Welcome back to the Really Honest Podcast. Okay, so I just realized today that this is the first time I get to live in my apartment for a month. Like, I've had a whole month to live in my apartment without traveling or any interruptions. It's almost coming up onto my 12-year lease of having this place. And since the day I got it, I have been traveling and I've never been able to enjoy it fully, even though I decorated it like freaking crazy. Literally, on my move out date, I had to be in Los Angeles. And I was stressing the freak out because I had an event I had to attend in Los Angeles. And it was already 2 days in, and I had missed 2 days of it to move out. So I literally move out of my apartment, put everything here, and then the night of moving out, I traveled to Los Angeles and I stayed there for a week. So like within moving into this place, I didn't even get to enjoy like the first time moving into here for another week because I was traveling. And then I don't know why this year just traveling took the freak over. I literally have not experienced being at this place longer than a month. And then I finally got back from India about a month ago, and I was talking to my assistant, and he was like, you should just try staying still. Like, try staying at your new apartment and, like, enjoying it for a month. Like, please stay put. We need you for work and stuff. And I was like, okay, that's a good thing. I should do that, like, to get more of a foundation built. Like, you need to go back home sometimes when you travel. So I made that, like, a deal to myself. I'm going to be traveling again soon. I'll probably be going to Copenhagen in June. But I'm just thinking, like, dang! I'm so freaking grateful, bro. Like, I can live in an apartment, like my dream apartment. It's just a simple 1-bedroom apartment. And my biggest problem is I'm never here because I travel too much. Like, bro, I be having moments where I'm driving my Tesla and I'm just thinking how freaking grateful I am because I've had moments in life where I never had any of this ish. I never had my own I never had my own 1-bedroom apartment to myself. I never had a car. I never had like travel experience or the means to travel. So now that I have it, I'm like, oh, it feels so freaking good, bro. I was the kid in high school who just never drove. I didn't get my first car until 21 years old. I remember being 16 and all of my friends got their cars and their parents were super supportive of it. I had annoying parents who were like, you need to buy your car if you want a car. Or I had a dad who was like, okay, I'll buy you a car, but like it's only here at my house. Like, because I had divorced parents, like when you're with me and like if your grades are bad, then like you don't get car access. And I just never got the car. It was just too difficult. I never got that freedom. And so now I have this freedom as an adult. This is why I love being a freaking adult, is this freedom. I have this beautiful car that's actually really nice that I can just drive whenever I want. Like, that's something I trip off to this day, being 23, almost 23 in a month, about being an adult, is the freedom aspect of it. The fact that I can literally drive anywhere or do whatever I want in my day. And that's another thing I'm so freaking grateful for, is my freaking social media job, where I don't have a 9 to 5. I can sleep in, like, oh, I feel so good. I'm telling y'all. Not to rub it in anyone's faces. I've been there too, where it wasn't good, and that's why I appreciate it so much. Now, I appreciate it so much. The one thing that I'm the most grateful for in this world is my freaking Tesla. I'm saying freaking a lot. I'm so grateful because I didn't have a car for 21 years. Like, I literally got my first car about a year ago, and I was really nervous with driving. Like, I just always not been the best at it. I have dyslexia. I have some like issues with my brain, so like my motor skills are off. So like that was like an anxious experience for me, and I would get really overwhelmed with driving because cues were not the best. But the Tesla has helped me so much. I'm so grateful for it because it has like the autopilot. And there was times like when I just started driving where I was just fully relying on autopilot, and it does it so well. And from autopilot, I learned to like start driving well, and like I would have moments where I get my autopilot banned and I had to like force myself to drive, and the Tesla literally taught me how to drive, and it has really good like a really good beeping system. So like if I'm backing out and there's like a car there, like it warned me right away. It literally auto corrects. Like, it's so freaking nice. Like if I'm swiveling a little on the road, it auto corrects it. So I just love I love my car. I'm so grateful, and for how high tech it is. It just feels so good having a high tech car. Like, even though I'm a year in with this car and I'm like used to it, I still appreciate it every single day. I appreciate what I have right now because I know what it was like when I didn't have it. I know what it was like when I had a roommate. I know what it was like when I lived in a tiny studio. And I still like was fine and chilling, but now that I have something just like a little bit of a bigger apartment. Like, I have a bigger apartment with a 1-bedroom and a lot of space for myself. I'm just like, holy moly, I'm so freaking grateful. I didn't come from wealth. I came from an entrepreneur family that made you work for what you wanted. My parents never, ever, ever, ever gave out free handouts. Oh my God, it was the most annoying thing in the world. But now I appreciate it, I guess. Sometimes it's still annoying. Like, I'm not on insurance or anything. Like, they cut me off from everything, like, at 18. They did the same to my brothers. I do come from wealth now because my parents had a divorce. And during the divorce, my dad, you know, he was broke. And then he had to build wealth up all on his own. And my brothers, they dropped out of college and they had to build up wealth all on their own. And I dropped out of college and I had to build up wealth all on my own. So everyone in my family is quote unquote wealthy, but it's because we all had to build it on our own. I never had a rich dad. Like, he was wealthy. Like, he's starting to like transition from going broke to wealthy, but because he was and he built it all on his own, he definitely was like in this like, I want to teach you the value of money type of era. Like, he still be like that, like type beat. Like, literally there was a time where I was gonna get evicted from my apartment and I asked my dad, I'm like, dude, can you please just pay my rent? Like, I literally can't afford it. And he's like, no, because I want you to experience what it's like to like go through the pain of like getting evicted and being poor so you'll never want it again. Like, my dad's a little bit of a hard ass, I'm not gonna lie. He is such a hard ass, bro. Like, he completely cut me off from everything. He always say like, oh, it's because I want you to like experience what it's like to make money. I don't know, it sounds kind of not the best. But he's really well off and my brothers are well off, and I'm glad I like got that life lessons. Like, my brothers said they would never give me free handouts either, they would just give me knowledge. So yeah, I just come from an entrepreneur family, and so it just feels nice when like the pain and suffering I went through to get to where I'm at now actually finally pays off. And it's not fully paid off. There's still goals I have and things I want to do with my life. Like, it's not fully finished, and I have ups and downs with money. Like, it fluctuates. It's not where it used to be at. So I'm not saying I finally figured it all out and I'm fully successful. I still have ways to go, but now that I know I can achieve success and I've done it before, it makes it a lot easier, and I know the right directions to go with success. Like, also, because I grew up in an entrepreneur family, my mindset is like my biggest gift that I got from them. Like, I have specific skill sets and talents that I can apply in any situation and know I can make it no matter what because of like what I've learned from my family. Like, I've saw them like have businesses that failed. I've been there through like all these businesses they've started and like seen what's failed and what's done good, and like seen their mindset and like what they've changed about like it and like what they've done differently. Like, I gotta learn from my brothers. They're like 6 years older than me. Some things I learned from my brothers. One thing is resilience. Like, they're so freaking resilient. Like, you know, they had a whole company, didn't do well, and like they just resiliently like fight through, like start another company, just keep going. Another thing is freaking fracking consistency. We like all stand by consistency in this family. Like, oh my God. And I'm seeing consistency. Like, it's really freaking key. If you're consistent, it's key. I have a goal. I have a dream. I have a goal. So basically, I want to become famous for talking. I just now realized that about 2 months ago. I really, really want to become a famous podcaster. Before, this was a thing that I just wanted to do on the side, okay? I was like, you know what? It's really impossible to get famous for podcasting, especially if you have no clout like that. Like, I'm not famous for me. Like, how in the heck I'm going to get famous for, you know, doing all this podcasting? But I went to India and I really sat with it. I'm like, I know it seems damn near impossible to become a famous podcaster, but I'm realizing something about myself, that I love to talk. And not just that, I think I'm a good talker. Like, I'm a really good talker. I'm passionate about talking. So whether it's podcasting or, you know, making YouTube videos, I want to become famous for talking. And I'm going to grind it out. Like, I don't care how I get there. I'm going to get there. I will become a famous podcaster. I will become something that does with talking. I want to become a public speaker or something like that. And I'm fully saying this goal with my chest out because that's kind of a big thing to say. Oh, I want to become a famous public speaker. Oh, I want to become a famous podcaster. Like, I hate when people go around throwing out like big statements like that. Like, oh, I want to be a famous influencer. Like, shut the F up. Do you know how hard it is to actually get there? You know how hard it is to become a famous influencer? You think you can just make one video and go viral? I have so many dang girls coming up to me and saying like, how do I become famous on social media? I just think there's something special about me. I wanna become an influencer. Like, I just know if I start posting, I'll do good, and I'm so interested in it. And then they don't commit. Bro, I know I say that topic a lot. Like, they're like, everyone and their moms wants to become a famous social media influencer, but everyone thinks they have something special about them, but no one wants to put in the work. I say that all the time because I have so many people go up to me, and like, that's the one thing they say, like, I'm so interested in doing social media. I don't know, it's just like a subtle like passion of mine. I'm like, okay, keep doing it, good job. And I give them like some simple like tips, and they don't follow through, of course, never. So yeah, I have a whole thing with like saying like big statements like that. But I think I'm going to do it. Like, I'm gonna put in the work. I've done it before with other things. Podcasting and like becoming famous for talking is definitely way harder than the other things I became famous for, and like the other things I pulled off. Well, it's just very different for me. I've managed getting like over millions of views on videos on TikTok and blowing up on Snapchat, and like I've had some like, you know, some goals I've reached and like I succeeded at that were really big. The podcasting is so different because it's like so real and authentic, and it's like people have to genuinely like you and what you're saying. Like, I can easily fake a video to get views on TikTok, but with podcasting, like, I gotta show my heart like wholeheartedly. I gotta speak from the heart, and that's one thing I'm just gonna start with. It's just practicing speaking on the camera and getting better and better at it every single day. Because I think maybe if I just start with like really authentically speaking to you guys, then that's where I can like start to transition. Like, I just need to make little improvements every day. And I think I'm already really good at speaking on the camera. Like, if you guys didn't know, there's like a whole world to speaking on the camera. Like, right now I'm speaking super authentically with you guys. I actually really feel like I am, which I'm pretty proud of myself for doing. But there's like deeper you can go with it. Someone I've been watching lately is Leo Skepsi. I hope that's how you say it. I love his podcast. Oh my God. He's inspiring.